So there is a 1940s bra that I was thinking of attempting to make. I don't have a pattern for it, so I'm gonna have to make it up myself. But I don't think I can use the photo from the museum website that it's at because of copyright issues. But I drew basically what the pattern seems like it would look like. It has two darts at the center front here and then a dart here. So to make my own pattern, this is probably going to take quite a bit of trial and error, but I've traced my bodice block and I've kind of shaped out the top of the bra shape here. I think it would be about right. I'm going to leave the dart here as the dart that goes like in the middle of the cup. And then what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this out. I haven't even cut out my pattern piece yet, but I'm going to close this dart up and I'm going to try to like open it up in the center front piece and create two darts over here rather than having it over here. So let's try this. Okay, so here I am moving over the bottom dart over a little bit. I felt like it was too close to the center front, and this also gave more space for the two darts that go in the center front, so I moved that over to a better spot, I felt, and then I cut the side dart open and then opened up a space in the center front, closed up the side dart, and then worked the center front dart in. After I had the dart moved to the center front, I cut another line to split the one dart into two, and then I have two darts there now. So that's my pattern. I kind of also tried to smooth out and clear up the pattern a little bit after the darts were made, because this looks quite messy and confusing. So yeah, I do retrace it. I used a black marker to kind of make sure I copied the right darts where I wanted them so that they would be clearer when I retrace the pattern to make it more usable. So here is that pattern piece, looks much better, and there's the three darts. Okay, so I've actually never really attempted dart manipulation like this before, but I am very inspired by the Closet Historian to give it a try. And this is like a somewhat small project, so I don't think I'd waste a lot of fabric if it doesn't turn out okay. So there is still this bottom dart. I did move it because I felt like it wasn't right at the apex, so I did move it slightly over, and then I also moved the side dart over because I didn't think that was in the right place. And then I closed it up, and I opened it up in here to one dart, and then I ended up cutting that and then opening another slit so that I could divide the side dart that used to be over here into two, because there are two darts in the one 1940s bra that I want to make or attempt to make. I can't put the image in this video, I don't think, because of copyright, but I can put the link to it in the description if you wanted to look at what I'm inspired by. So check the description and I'll try to remember to put the link there of the particular 1940s bra that I decided to attempt. Now I'm going to get my fabric. Okay, so it might be a little obnoxious, but this is real silk shanting fabric, I think that's how you say it. And like a lot of undergarments were made in like silk. So this is the only silk I have. I won it for pretty cheap at an auction. And so I'm going to use it even for the mock-up, I think. Just because I have a lot of it, I don't want to buy more supplies at the moment. So I'm just going to use this green silk shunting, and I'm going to test out this cup, I guess, thing. Here I am cutting out my first side of the front cup area. I end up having to cut this out twice. Technically 4 times because I decided to line it as well with the same green silk, but there I am cutting out my first piece, and then I mirrored it to cut out a second, and I drew on the darts so that it would be easy to see. Then I pinned those darts, carefully matching the lines so that my darts would be correct, I guess. So yeah, I pinned all of those darts, and then this is what it looks like. It looks really cool when they're all pinned. It almost looked like gills where those two center front ones go. But yeah, I thought it looked cool. And here I am, sewing all of those darts in place. When the darts were all sewn, I placed those two cups right sides together so that I could sew them together at the center front. Okay, so I don't know exactly if this is gonna fit yet, but oh my goodness, is that cute. It has such a cute shape. And the little darts in the front, or the center front, like, so cute. I'm gonna kind of like I'm gonna like lean into it and just kind of see how it fits on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I don't know for sure, but it seems like it fits well enough. I won't be able to like fully try it on though until it's like done though. So I'm actually gonna repeat this, and I'm gonna have a lining so that the inside and the outside are gonna look basically the same. That way these darts will be hidden, and having two layers I think will offer more support because I do have a large difference between my bust to under bust. So I think I'm gonna do another layer, and then I need to make some side pieces, and then I'll have to do like an elastic back. But for now, I'm going to repeat what I've just done. Actually, before I repeated that all again, I decided to go ahead and make the side piece. That way I could sew the two layers together all at once with the side pieces attached first. Yeah, so that's why I did that. And yeah, that's me sewing on the side pieces of the 1940s bra attempt. And then I did repeat it, as you can see here, and then I put those right sides together, and I sewed all around the edges, but I did leave little openings up where the straps would go, and at the ends and the center back, because I placed elastic on one side, and then I did loops on the other side. So I sewed buttons to the elastic because, not the bra that I was originally copying, I didn't see the back of it, but on another one in a museum, I saw the back of it and it used buttons like this on loops. So that's why I decided to do buttons and loops as the closure, because it is accurate to the 1940s. So this is the rope stuff, I don't know what to call this, that I used to make the loops. I kind of pinned it in between the layers of the fabric. That's why I left it open there. And then once I pinned it in to where I felt like it fit the buttons well, and I liked how it looked, I went over it a couple times on the sewing machine, actually, because I was worried about prolonged use. Those might rip out and be like a weak point because there would be the most pressure there. So I went over it a couple times. And then I hadn't done the straps yet either at this point, so after I finished the backing here, you can kind of see my husband in the back there, by the way. He's sorting his Magic the Gathering cards. We were kind of working on our hobbies together, but separately, sharing the table, doing our thing. And then I cut out strips for the straps, so I like folded it, ran it under my sewing machine, and then I used a safety pin to sneak it through and turn it right side out. That was a pain. I really hate making straps like this, but it was my only way. I do want to make a note that I really like how this turned out. It's very cute. It's quite uplifting, actually. Pretty supportive. That's probably the better word. I think I maybe should have made the back a little bit like closer together, so that the elastic piece would be a little shorter. Because it covers a lot of my back, the elastic does. But I really like it. It's cute, and it fits pretty well, actually. So I'm happy that I decided to attempt this. Yeah, I think it's cute. Highly recommend trying this if you want to. Yeah. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for joining me. And, yeah, I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.